to. Hello, everyone. I went ahead and put all the links for that I manage and everything. Well, these aren't all the links, but the most important ones. Um, the ones that I've told you students about that you can help with managing and that can that you can put on your job resume for helping manage and stuff, other podcasts and everything. And then I've got a link to the podcast I manage and which you can also help with. There's a Patreon account if you want to help support. And the Patreon account is to help support what I do to help not just traumatic brain injury survivors, but also everything I'm doing with the comic book writing. And if I need to do any traveling for public speaking or to go to conferences and what have you, help do everything I'm doing and to help pay for a lot of the stuff I want to do. Okay, now nuts and bolts of what this video is about. This is about advocating and everything. Okay, if you want an example of what you can write your lawmakers and everything, this is a card I'm going to be sending those running for office. I don't have enough just yet. I got enough paper to write, like to handwrite letters. I don't have enough like little cards and envelopes just yet. But I've got enough cards to get like 10 or so. But to start out with the sample card, it says, hello, every year, let me get the correct updated number, 3.6 million people will sustain a traumatic brain injury, or what is known as a TBI here in America. Yes, it's 3.6 million. Our state sits at number 13. When I started out in 2002, it was number 5. So we've come a long way, but still, number 13 is not good. On the list of states with most cases, survivors are often forgotten about once they leave rehab, and there is much to zero help for them. I know this because for the last 24 years, I have lived with a left-right traumatic brain injury, and it's the reason why I do what I do. And I say this as someone who is not on SSI. I don't get Medicaid and everything. And yes, I will gripe about them. I did receive help for them, so I know what gripes to throw. But I mean, it's not like I'm not wanting to help improve them and everything. But it's redundant the way things are for those of us with traumatic brain injury survivors. Even when you're on voc rehab and Medicaid and everything, Medicaid will not pay for all the prescriptions, because I can tell you this much. When I was on Medicaid, I was on over 5 different prescriptions. My father, thank God, he was on active duty for the Army. And the reason I say that is because the Army, TRICARE, yes, people can throw gripes about whatever they want about TRICARE and everything. But Dad went through, filled out all the legal paper, went through all the loophole, did whatever he needed to figure out what he needed to get me on. Because at the time, I think I was 20. I was no longer of the age to get covered on my parents' insurance. I think I was 24 or another, but I was still dependent on my parents. And TRICARE, God bless them, they allowed me to get on my father's insurance. And they covered me up until the time I was married and everything. And they did a miraculous job. Okay, there's probably some nut and bolts I'm missing that my parents know about, and that probably some military vets that follow me on TikTok and throw in a few gripes or whatever. But I can say, as a TBI survivor that was on up to 10, if not more, medications at the time, I was thankful beyond belief. The doctors I needed to go see, every treatment I needed to get done, I was able to get for my severe traumatic brain injury. And it was good. It was crazy. And it was just nonsense the way sometimes it kind of went and everything. And then, oh, but that is that. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day. And to all the military vets that might watch this and everything, thank you for serving our country. Thank you for doing the job that you do. And to the fellow military children out there, whether you be like me in the 40s or you're younger, older, whatever, my heart goes out to you and everything. So, whether your parent is active duty or what have you. So, let's pull together and let's stand strong with our folks.